All right, we're to a new part of your resume. This one's called Other Activities, Skills, Interests, and Volunteering. You might think that this was optional section. However, without it, you might lose the opportunity to connect in a very personal way and appear to be the perfect candidate for this job. So many of the things that you can include here will have a multiplier effect. And this is also the element in your resume where you're going to put the hook in to really capture someone. Okay, so there is a whole ton that you can put in here. Do not put everything that I suggest in here. Pick 3 or 4 things that you can choose from. So here's a list. Certifications, conferences, volunteer activities, public service, licenses that you might have. For instance, if you have a CDL or a pilot's license, those kinds of licenses. Clearances like a top secret clearance or other security clearances, professional development certificates of courses that you've been to, awards, honors, publications. If you're an author, if you've written a magazine article or something in a academic journal, you might consider including that. Hobbies, interests, projects, foreign languages, public speaking gigs. If you've been a public speaker, this is a huge, powerful one. Professional associations, accomplishments, and any other extracurricular activities. Now, that could be a resume in and of itself, but I wanted to give it to you as a list of kind of to spark your idea of how to connect. Here's a couple of powerful ones that you might want to add to your resume. Where you're volunteering or offering public service, I call these multipliers because it really is going to show your breadth of interest and your capacity. This is super important because if they through their bias have kind of put you in a box and saying, okay, this is their capacity, this is their skills, and then they see that you actually volunteer your time in the community or have served in a public office or have served on a committee someplace, that suddenly gets bigger. They see, oh, your capacity is actually larger. So service is a huge, huge multiplier in the element of your capacity, meaning your ability to contribute. Foreign languages also express the idea that you've got a depth of experience. You have a greater sense of intelligence in the IQ sense of the term because you run a larger cultural circle. So the last one I'll mention is public speaking. Public speaking is the number one fear of most people on the planet. And if you've ever done any public speaking in church or in a social circle or in presentations, anything with a group of 10 people or more, you want to claim that because that shows that you have some skill facing the number one fear on the planet. And if you can teach or if you can train or if you're willing to public speak, then you've got a leg up on just about everyone else who doesn't have that skill because it's a big fear. Most people draw away from it. So if you've got that capacity in there, in you, put it in your resume. Okay. The last piece we'll talk about in the next section, and that's the hook. So we'll see you on the hook video and show you how to tie this all in.